We have about 2 or 3 minutes here where the governor is talking to two homeowners who were inside of their home when this tornado approached. You're going to hear them talk about the amount of lead time they had, or what frankly was a very small amount of awareness and lead time for them by the time they realized something was wrong, and what position that left them in, and how they ultimately rode this storm out inside of their home. It's a miracle. It's miraculous. It's heartbreaking. It's inspirational. It's a whole palette of emotions. Now, because of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, the microphones are a little bit further away than they would be ideally, and I'm letting you know that because the first rule of broadcast is always good audio, and you can hear them here, but especially if you're listening on our podcast, I want you to just stick this out with us and take a listen to the conversation the governor is having here with these homeowners. It's an incredible story.
They want to invade your space here, but I thought I'd just come over and just see things.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you guys doing?
We're alive.
The fact that we're alive is a big positive.
I know that's something to be thankful for these days.
Yep.
So we're thinking about you and hope that everything can be put back together. So sorry about the loss of life here.
Yeah.
Tragic.
That's our greatest fortune. That was not us.
Right.
This is sticks and bricks. They can be replaced.
So is this your house?
Yep.
And so were you guys home?
Oh, yeah.
We were in this under the curtain.
So what happened? How did you guys, where were you?
I was in bed and I heard the hail, and at that point I said it's time to get up. And by the time I turned my back, the doors came in and hit me in the back and knocked me down to the sofa, to the bed. And that's probably the only thing that helped me survive, being knocked down. So, oh yeah, well you heard the hail. The amount of time between the hail hitting and the noise of the wind was instantaneous. There was no
I couldn't tell
gap.
you what to say. I was on the living room sofa, and as soon as the hail cracked the first piece of glass, I ducked, and the whole back of the house flew in. And I went for a ride. Fortunately.
So how far were you carried? Where were you?
I was in the great room. The entire back of the house flew in. This wall here, I'm on the other side of it. Buried under everything else. And I'm sure the only thing that saved my life is our porch furniture is teak. And the one chair blew in on me like a TP-10. So everything falling and throwing landed on that and not directly on me. And I swear that's the only reason I'm here.
That is amazing. Were either of you injured?
Minor.
Minor scratches.
I had to get
a couple of stitches.
But considering, no was the answer. Bumps and bruises by comparison.
Well, you have an amazing attitude about all of this. It's got to be devastating to lose your home like this.
It's devastating, but you got to maintain a positive attitude. So
we're here. We have something to deal with. There are others across the street and across the golf course that don't have that good fortune.
Do you have a place to stay?
We do.
Yes. The neighbors here, our families, the generous, phenomenal offers have been endless. So
yeah, we have a place to stay. There are several people that had empty homes because they're not full-time residents. They offered the homes to us. I've had offers from New Jersey to Florida to help. So we've been fortunate.
Absolutely an incredible story. Those folks, as they expressed, lucky to be alive. Again, 2 fatalities, 10 injuries, and as you can see, multiple homes damaged by this EF3 tornado there in Brunswick County, North Carolina. We will have more, as Scotty mentioned, on future shows here in the Carolina Weather Group, talking more about an event that is clearly going to be now marked on our calendars and our history books. 160 mile-per-hour winds. That is practically unheard of in this part of the country. We're going to go ahead now and
James,
go ahead, Scotty.